Hey guys, how's it going? How are you all doing today? How's it going? Hey Jippo, how's it going? Alright. Dude, okay. So can I just complain about computer gaming for a minute? Oh my gosh, I love computer gaming. So, I got everything I need to do for stream today at like 1 p.m. So I still had like a couple hours till stream, right? So I was like, I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna play a game. This game called Generation Zero, I've been enjoying it. So, I played it some yesterday for like 3 hours. I was like having a good time with it, right? And so I go to like play it right today, and I boot it up. Oh, there's no sound. Oh, it must not be using the right audio device. Okay. So I'm like, all right, let me disconnect the audio device and reconnect it. Nope. Okay. Let me make sure it's using the right audio device. Nope. Let me turn off the game and turn it back on. Nope. Let me turn off the computer and turn it back on. Nope. Let me start Googling things. Couldn't find anything. This has been half an hour, by the way, at this point. So I'm just going through, I'm trying to figure out if the issue is Windows, if the issue is the game. At some point, I'm messing around with settings, just trying to open up a settings menu, and the entire sound system of Windows just crashes for no apparent reason. So I turn it off and turn it back on again. Lo and behold, it works. This took 55 minutes. The entire hour was spent just trying to fix a game's audio instead of actually being able to play it. Oh, I love computer gaming so much, man. I love it. I love it when you just like boot up a game that you were playing yesterday and it just doesn't work. I love computer gaming. Woo! Anyway. Don't get me wrong, I'm still gonna probably play the game for another couple hours tonight. It's just frustrating that now it suddenly works, like after restarting for the second time after the audio device crash. I don't know, man. Anyway, but yeah, let's play a game that hopefully will work just fine. Although if you want to talk about computer gaming, this game also, just like the previous one, does not work with a Bluetooth wireless controller. So we've got the wired controller again. Woo, PC gaming. I know, that's kind of the point. But yeah, I know. I put on the Kiryu suit just in time for Kiryu to not be the main protagonist for being like one of 4 people. But yeah, anyway. Alright, let me get the game booted up. Let me stop complaining about PC problems. How's it going, Corgi? Let me get the game booted up and we'll head over there. Finance some skies. Oh no, I've been feeling about financing some rocks. How do you guys feel about financing rocks? RGG Studios. Okay. Hank, there, rocks. It's not just a rock. It's a boulder. It's a boulder. Oh, is this the Majima watermelon? Yeah. We got Majima watermelon and his bro, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, Kiryu is one of like 4 pro tags now, so I guess it'll be a minute probably before we get to him. Oh well. Hey, listen, at least the suit will be like, I could reuse the suit later, right? I don't know. I guess maybe I'll have to do a new suit. Maybe I'll have to do some new outfits at some point. But the helicopter again! It's always the helicopter! Every time! Every time! There's always a helicopter. There's always the freaking... Yeah, I did. Yeah. Yep. Dante has one gimmick, and it's a freaking helicopter at the end of the game every single time. Yeah, the body is not as new. Oh. Here, you have played Yakuza games before. Have a bell. Can I offer you a bell in these trying times? Okay. I'm trying. Mine isn't as quite as beautiful as Teddy's is, though. The infamous loan shark. Ah, yes, one of the many infamous loan sharks. The only problem with this suit is that the collar doesn't work quite right because I have no neck. So, yeah. So you can see the back of the collar. Oh well. Music's interesting. Different vibe than some of the other games. Sky Finance. Time to finance the sky, baby. So we're in 2010. Okay. Nintendo DS should be out now. That's a lot of cigarettes. Murder spree rocks Camarocho. Serial killer on the loose. Anybody work around here? Just him? So it's 3-1. Interesting. Okay, so that means it's March, right? March 1st. I don't know if dates will be important, but it's just interesting that's not during Christmas. Because a lot of the Yakuza games are around like December or whatever.
Hey, もしもし。
あ、出た。ちょっと、今どこにいるんですか？
ああ、いや、ちょっと出先だけど。
Liar.
どうせ会社にいるんでしょ？もう、どうして電話に出てくれないんですか？ちょっと聞いてます？あれ、電波悪いのかしら？
I have just started the game.
秋山さん、聞こえてますか？
ああ、聞いてるってば。ごめんって。で、なんかよ。
You saw me hit the new game button. Unless you're talking about one from a previous game.
そうだよね、はいはい。俺が悪かったって。で、何？
ですね。今日は何の日か知ってますか？
今日は、君の誕生日か何か。
Nope.
違う。いいから壁のカレンダー見てください。
March 1st. What's on March 1st? I cannot read Japanese. He has it double circled.
集金日。別に忘れてたわけじゃない。
Ah, you said something right when I was hitting new game. You were asking me about the body thing right when I was on the main screen hitting new game.
今日さ、雨なんだよね。
雨ならもうとっくに止んでますよ。じ じゃあちゃんと言ってくださいね。私は半来の特選カルビ弁当買ったら帰りますから。それじゃ。
All right, collection day. I assume we're the collector. Got big hands. I think that's just kind of like some of the Yakuza styling. Like they kind of over exaggerate the hands a little bit, I feel like, when they do their models. At least the PS3 ones. Like, look how big his hand is compared to his head. Grabbing people? I don't know. That's raining again. Well, at least we get rain physics. Nope. Guess I'll start my rounds over at the hotel district. Better get moving. All right. Showing off our fancy rain physics, we have first person mode again. Always a plus. Hi. Oh, look who it is. He's just standing there menacingly. Oh, interesting. That was an interesting animation on the map. We have items. We have the bell again. Might as well throw that on. Morning Glory, waistband. Equipped with the Gion Bell for a healing effect when standing still. I'll take that. Yeah, that's not a bad starting thing. Interesting. But you have to equip it because the gain money while walking. Oh, that's kind of nice. Yeah, Kamaki. We have the map. Lockers, of course. Starting up there. Looks pretty similar to most of Kamurocho usually. I don't see any like additional parts that aren't usually there. Unless you get to walk around here a little bit, but no, it looks about the same as usual. At least map layout wise. Abilities, White Tiger's Spirit, Taunt. How do abilities work? So we get ability points and then we can unlock things. Lots of kicks. Heat actions. We have a level up system again. Cell phone for emails. Character profiles in case you forget who people are. Sub-story listings, yep. Completion list. I think this might be the first time I've seen a completion list. Because Yakuza 3 I don't think had completion lists. Oh, hello. That's interesting. Okay, there's like a design on the coin lockers now, I guess. Okay. Saigo's training, Master's helper, Nair's training. So different training from different NPCs. IF7R, which I didn't do at all last time. Police scanner, interesting. All your princesses must win the Riki tournament. Interesting. Fighter maker. We have hostess maker. Which... okay. The hostess minigame is probably just the same exact minigame from Yakuza 3, let's be honest. Minigames, different minigames. Okay. Guns. Oh, weapon modding. Make all weapons and gear for both Kamiyama workshops. Interesting. Okay. So weapons are a thing again. I wonder if this completion list is like overall between all characters or each character has their own completion list. I guess we'll find out. All right. His walking animation is kind of funky. Is this the RP walk? Oh, that was more of his jog animation. Yeah, his jog animation is a little funny looking because it's like in between his run animation and his walking animation. So the RP walk button is still the same as it always is. Okay. 15, 20. Yeah. You there. Halt. What's cracking, old man? My name's not Old Man. I'm Sotaro Kumaki, a master of the most esoteric martial arts known to man. Okay, and what do you want with me? Simply put, I can sense one's physical ability merely by observing the gait of their walk. And you, my suave friend, appear to be an especially promising specimen. Hold up, you're not trying to get me to join some kind of kooky dojo, are ya? That stuff's really not my style. Needn't join anything. Take this. You got a memo. Read memos by memo. Okay. Memos cover a wide variety of topics, all of which will be useful for life in Kamurocho. Any information you glean from these memos will not only grant you knowledge, but worldly experience. Now go forth, and let your brain suck up information like the sponge it is. Sure. Thanks, old man. Memos. Basic, like, here's how things work kind of stuff. That's funny. That's the only time Kamaki says anything. Is like, press pause to open the menu. I've taught you everything you need to know. Go forth and become a strong warrior. There's less crowds here than in 3. Interesting. It feels like the camera is a bit lower too than in 3. Like it was a bit more over the shoulder in 3. Yeah, the rain effects do look pretty. They did really want to flex them here at the start of the game, probably. I don't remember if there was like a ton of rain or different weather patterns in 3. Well. If it ain't our good friend Akiyama-san. Looks like Skynet Finance is flying sky high. You have to collect? Great. A pack of loan shark heavies. Just what I needed. Hey, guys. How's business over at Kamurocho Loans? It's shit, thanks to you and your company. You're a regular pain in the ass. Get that right. There you don't even charge interest on the loans you dish out. You're stealing away all our customers. Come on, we're both lenders here. Let's all play by the rules and everyone will just do just fine. Rules? You guys aren't even a legitimate business. What rules do you play by? You don't seem to mind bullying folks into borrowing or plastering up ugly ads all over. My customers find me on their own. If anyone's a pain in the ass here, it's you. So we got a tough guy, do we? I'd watch that big mouth of yours if I were you. Oh, and one more thing. You and me, don't think we're in the same league. Heck, we're not even playing the same game. Shut your trap, dickweed. You've been pissing me off for a while now. I'm gonna enjoy flattening your ass. Yeah, that is like kind of the whole point of like lending out money is charging interest on it. Ooh, music. Oh, he is Mr. Kickman. I see. Ooh, what is this music, man? Yeah, you don't have to tell me twice, game. I know how this game works. Okay, so throw, punches. Those are the same punch animations that Kiryu has. So those are reused, but the new kick attacks are different. I mean, Kamaki did like take one look at him and say, your aura level is high. I must give you the pause button tutorial. That's the same attack that Kiryu usually has with the bike. Okay, so some things are definitely reused from Kiryu, obviously, because RGG, but some of it is new. The UI looks pretty similar to 3 as well, with the... Ooh, that's new. Oh, interesting. So leveling up increases your health without having to invest into it. You put investment points into... different heat actions and new combos, huh? Okay. Pretty good battle theme. One thing the loan business and a street fight have in common, you gotta know who you're dealing with. Yeah, we'll be back. Yeah, I've heard that one before. Akiyama's fighting style? I don't need memos. I'll figure it out as I go. Guess I'll go collect some debts. Ability time. All right, so how does this work? White Tiger Spirit Taunt. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Interesting. A powerful blow unleashed after a finishing kick. Double finishing kick. Yeah, let's grab that, shall we? Oh, does it cost 4? Oh, interesting. So that's how many it costs. I thought that was the levels of, like, upgrading it. Save for it? Yeah, maybe. Let me see what else we can grab. Boost the speed of combo attacks, which would be useful. Yeah, 3 orbs. I thought that was like the different levels, but no, yeah, that's how much it costs. Additional kick that follows a front kick, quick step attack. Okay, enhanced quick steps. More power while drunk. Execute counterattack while down. Knockdown evasion. Regard, essence of finishing. I mean, we should probably get essence of finishing, no? Let's get essence of finishing and then save the rest for double finishing kick, because that's probably going to be pretty useful. So hopefully when we level up next time we'll get 2 orbs and then I can get that. What else do we have? We have taunting, and then the rest of the stuff you have to learn by going down the tree, tech, rising kick. Yeah, okay. Oh, I see. Okay, so that's how this works. That's new heat actions, and I assume more stuff will unlock as we go down through the game. I think it's 3 orbs per level up. Okay, good to know. Which way we go in game? It's so weird that does that like map animation every time, like the. Oh, is it because it's choosing which map to show? Hey, you really laid it on those guys back there. I can tell you're on the side of justice. Oh yeah? Yeah, I appreciate the compliment, but I'm actually kind of in a hurry here. Oh, wait! Here, take this, please! Take a look at it when you have the time. You got a Kamiyama weapon catalog. A weapon catalog? What are you trying to imply here? Oh, nothing at all! Promise. I just thought you might be interested in my choice wares. They'd be sure to help you out in a pinch, so stop by my shop if you're interested. You know that back alley up in the northeastern part of the city? That's where I'm shacked up. It's a bit of a maze back there, so sorry in advance. Anyway, see you later. Hope you stop by soon. Yeah. Alright. We'll probably work in weapon stuff. I assume all 4 characters can use weapons. I wonder if there's any way to transfer items between people so I can transfer weapons. Yeah, you've got a pretty amazing weapon equipped. Wish I could show. Yeah. Equipment. Yeah, okay. Why did I get XP for talking to that goober? Alright, whatever game. I talked to him because he had a blue thing over his head instead of green, so. I like his jacket. That's Kito-chan from Kanamura Enterprises. What's got him in a hurry? No, I should drop in and see what's up. That collection can wait. Okay. We'll talk to them when I can. Yeah, I like his jacket. The, like, 9-tailed fox on the back.
Oh, お疲れっす。って兄貴、びしょ濡れじゃないっすか。
新井の兄貴は
Sorry, I don't have the Aniki character counter handy.
そこのビルの見学に行ってますが。
カムロ町ヒルズか。
Didn't think I'd need it after the last game.
なんでも親父の話じゃ本格的な建設が始まる前に何としてでも真島組に顔を売らなきゃなんないとかで。
Hey, Majima's back to working on Kamurocho Hills in this game. Man, bad luck on that one, huh?
そう。
兄貴、どうしたんすか。そんなにイラついて。 何かあったんすか？
七福通りにエルナードってキャバあんだろ。今あそこに上野の奴らが来てんだよ。
上野？上野って上野清和会ですか？
ああ、8時くらいから2人連れで来て今飲んでる。
そうですか。
Hmm.
あ、でもただ飲んでるだけなんですよね。なら別に問題ないじゃないですか。暴れてるわけじゃないんですし。
バカ、飲んでるってこと自体が問題なんだよ。
どうしてですか？
はあ、上野とうちの本家が親戚だってのはお前も知ってんよな。
はい。昔実話系の雑誌で読みました。
でも実際には五分五分の関係ってわけじゃねえ。一応親戚である以上、登場会が上野の島に手を出すことはねえ。でもそれは上野清和会が毎月寄付って形で登場会に結構な額の上がりを支払ってるからなんだよ。
そうなんすか？
表面上は対等な立場。でも裏じゃ上野清和会も俺らと同じ参加組織の一部ってわけさ。ま、例えて言うなら登場会がアメリカで上野清和会は日本みてえな感じってことだ。
すんません。ちょっとよくわかんないっす。
だからまあいい。どっちにしても俺らみてえな3時の組員が
They have a lot bigger variety in terms of like how people look in this game.
兄貴、
あ、
それでさっきの話なんですけど、上野清和会がうちの上とそういった関係があったとして、それの何が問題なんですか？
は？
だって上野と登場会は親戚なんですよね。だったら登場会系のうちの店で飲んでても別にいいんじゃないですかね。
バカかお前は。ここまで話わかんねえのか。だからお前は使えねえんだよ。ああ、秋山さん、どうも。
ちょっと間が悪かったみたいだな。出直そうか。
いやいや、大丈夫です。どうぞどうぞ。
今日は集金日なんだね。
Yeah.
回収がてら金村
I
さん
mean, that was the name of the
どうやら
chapter, wasn't it? Like the infamous debt collector or whatever.
今日はちょっと用事があって出かけてまして。
Okay, hi, Rebel.
新井さんもお出かけ中？
あ、はい。頭は柴田組の組長と出かけてます。
なるほどね。で、さっきの話の続きは？どうして上野清和会の連中が金村工業の島で飲んじゃダメかって話だよ。こいつらに教えてやんなくていいの？
Surprised the quality is good enough to watch on TV, to be honest with you.
隣のビルまで聞こえるさ。
すんません。お恥ずかしい限りで。
はい、兄さん。
はい。
あんた、新入り？
はい。3ヶ月くらいになります。
Should be the same volume as usual. How about you guys? Is it a little low on your end? People who are not watching it on TV? Or is it... Is this game just a bit quieter than some others?
そうです。
I am on TV. Yes.
そりゃいい。
秋山さん。親父に用件があるようでしたら。
Audio seems fine? Okay. It might just be the TV thing.
帰るってこと？
いやいや、そういうわけじゃないん
This
で
is
す
the
が。
same volume I always have the games at,
いつ
so
連絡がつくかわかりませんし。
I guess I can listen back to it next time. Or like after stream and double check it, but yeah.
そっか。
Haven't had a chance to like double check the audio levels on this game in particular, because I didn't want to like spoil myself.
今日これから大変だぞ。
Well, yeah. My voice should be a little bit higher than it. Otherwise, when it gets loud, you won't be able to hear me.
あってはなんないことなわけ。わかる？それは直系団体でも親戚団体でも同じ。例えば君が今からカムロ町で一杯やろうと思ったらさ、 君の親である金村さんのさらに上の親、つまり柴田組の島で偉そうに飲もうなんて思うか？
いや、それは。
そうだろ？そりゃそうだよね。だってそんなことしたら金村の親分さんに恥かかせることになっちゃうかもしれない。それに後で新井さんにどれだけ怒られるか分かったもんじゃない。今回のことも同じだ。あんたんとこのお店に来てるのはあの上野清和会。カムロ町不可侵通東上会との約束破って大門ぶら下げたままカムロ町に来てること自体おかしい話だ。つまりそれがどういうことかわかる？
ちょっと秋山さん、
どういうことなんすか？
それはね、つまりこの金村工業が低く見られてるってことだよ。
Yeah, just started it. We're like a couple of minutes in.
金村工業の島の店なら飲んで暴れても大丈夫って思ってんだろうな。いくら金村工業が東上会の下の柴田組、そのさらに下の三次団体とはいえ、それはちょっと舐められすぎだ。
ちょっとあんた、うちのことバカにしてんのか？
やっと本気になったか。悪かったね、木戸ちゃん。調子に乗っていっぱい喋っちゃって。それでいいんだよ、極道は。極道は大門のでかさだけが全てじゃない。てめんところ大門バカにされて頭に来ないようなやつは信用できない。ああ、そうだよな、木戸ちゃん。
まあ。
じゃあここはまあ一つカムロ町の平和のために頑張って。あんたらが頑張ってくんないと俺も儲からないしな。ね、兄さん。
ああ、はい。
I feel like bro would have been a better translation there than friend,
それじゃ。
but same thing.
ああ、そうだ、木戸ちゃん。
はい。
金村さんに言っといてよ。自分とこの組バカにされても怒らなくなっちまったら極道は終わりだって。そんなヤクザまがいのやつにはもう上納金を立て替えるためのお金なんて貸してあげませんよ。金借りるときに約束した条件守ってくださいねって。じゃ。
He's got a lot of swagger in his animations. It's very interesting because he's like not animated like Majima is, but he's not animated like Kiryu is either, like in the animations. Of course, the boss was in the back the whole time. Yeah. But yeah, 4's been interesting so far. Getting to the new characters. Of course, I made the whole suit and everything today, just in time for Kiryu to not be the like main character for like the first hour or two. Oh, interesting. That must be a lighter only used for the boss, because before he was trying to light up a cigarette, but all their lighters were out. Interesting.
でも確か新井は柴田の親父と出かけてんじゃなかったのか。
連絡取れるまで電話をかけ続けます。
そうか。
もし上野の連中が暴れたりしたらどうしましょう。
そうだな。
あまり荒っぽいことになるのは避けた方がいいとは思いますが。
Or in an anime or something, yeah.
くれるとは思うんですが。
そうだな。とにかくことを荒立てたくない。
It'll be interesting to see how all the protagonists intersect. Kind of like how with Yakuza 0, you know, you start with Majima and Kiryu, and you're not sure how the story is going to intersect until about halfway through. I imagine it'll be something similar like that here. Yeah, I think it's also supposed to be set in 2010, based off of what the intro said.
さっきの秋山って人、何者なんすか？
ああ、あれか。
Oh, cutscene.
32歳。 天下一通りでスカイファイナンスって店やってる金貸しだ。
Mm-hmm.
カムロ町の駆け込み寺って言われててな。他の店で融資を断られたようなやつにまで金を貸し付けてる。
闇金ってことっすか？
まあ本人は闇金じゃねえって言ってるが、やってることは同じようなもんだ。ただまあ違うとこがあるとしたら、他の金貸しと比べて融資の条件が変わってるってとこかな。
Beer.
条件。審査が特殊とかそういうことっすか？
ああ、あのスカイファイナンスって店じゃ客に金を貸すかどうか判断するために融資前に必ず何かしらの条件を客に提示する。その条件ってのがボランティアだの老人介護だの、とにかく一風変わったもんらしい。
はあ。そんなことして何のメリットがあるんですかね？
さあな。それに一部の噂じゃ金利すら取ってねえって話もあるぐらいだ。
え、じゃあどうやって飯食ってんすか、あの秋山って人は。
まあそれは都市伝説みたいな話だろ。実際はちゃんと儲かる仕組みがあるんだろうな。
Beer run for the
一応さっきう
homeless.
ちに来たみたいに金貸した客が飛ばないようちょくちょく見回りしてるみてえだしな。
謎だらけの金貸しっすね。
Mm-hmm.
とにかく奴の考えてることはよくわからん。
Yeah, he's still not collecting anything.
ただ一度秋山から金を借り
He
たのは
got distracted immediately and then went and bought beer for all of his friends.
それもわからん。まあ何にしてもああいう不気味なやつには関わらん方が身のためだってことだ。
付き合ってもらってご苦労だったな。
いや、
Who's that?
あのビルがどれほどのものか確かめることができただけでも収穫。
Hmm.
お前の携帯か？
すいません。
いやいや、それじゃ今日はとりあえずお疲れさん。うんとうまい飯でも食ってくれ。
いただきます、柴田組長。
Patriarch. Okay.
それじゃ。
I think that pin is the Tojo clan, isn't it, though? That the guy with the umbrella has on? Or am I misremembering? Mosh mosh.
新井だ。わかった。エルナードだな。少ししたら向かう。
Hmm. Like 2 phone calls about how it's a collection. It gets distracted, sees a couple, immediately goes hang out with his homeless friends. Yeah, sounds like a little trouble's brewing over at Club Elnard. I guess I'll go check it out. Still collection day, by the way. We're still getting distracted from one distraction to another. Speaking of distractions, key? No, cylindrical garbage. Okay, as opposed to cube-shaped garbage, I suppose. Not so fast, tough guy. Seriously, you guys again? Didn't you have enough kicks to the face last time around? Shut it, pisshead! You're the only one getting kicked this time. Hanaki. This is him. This is the asshole I told you about. So, you're Akiyama. Yeah, I've heard about you and that racket of yours. Sky Finance, you call it? My boys here tell me you did a nice little number on them earlier. It's time I return the favor. Look, can we just quit the chatter and get it over with? I have places to be. Like doing things, getting sidetracked from the thing I'm actually supposed to be doing. Smug little asshole. We're gonna bury you. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Alright, can I sidestep yet? Or is that an upgrade too? No, I can. Woo! 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 There we go. You missed. Oh, she got me with that one. Fair enough. Well, I do like my rush style. Makes sense. If Kiryu is the all-arounder and everybody else specializes in something, with Kiryu having his traditional moveset, and the others can, like, experiment a bit more. No parking. Okay. I don't know why I was expecting more unique animations and stuff for like certain things when I really shouldn't expect that, considering it's RGG, right? It's RGG, of course they're going to reuse like a bunch of stuff for even a different character. Oh, something I want to check real quick. Ah, you can upgrade abilities during fights. Okay, that's good to know. Where's double? We're double finishing kick, yeah. Nice. Double combo finishers right out of the gate? Yes, please. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I imagine there's a few unique animations. It's just there's a lot of overlap with some of Kiryu's animations. Shit. Listen, guys. You mind staying out of my way from now on? We'd both be better off that way. I'm sure you've got a rep to keep, so I won't tell folks about how I keep kicking your asses. Deal? Fine. But, Aniki, you shut your damn hole. Okay, Akiyama-san. I got nothing to do with you from now on. Nothing happened here today. You got that? Oh, loud and clear. You hear that, boys? Yes, Aniki. We're out of here. Later. Okay. Man, talk about a waste of time. Well, I better get on over to Club Elnard. I think I can also grab something else. So I have one heat orb left over. Okay. Wasn't there something for... I mean, that's enhanced quick steps, which would be nice, but... Oh, here it is. Combo speed boost. Okay. I think I'm just going to save up then. Akiyama got to be one of my favorite characters too. Cool. Yeah, he has like an interesting fighting style. Haven't seen anybody use mostly kicks like that yet. I'm sorry, sir, but I can't let you go in right now. Eh? Why not? Well, the truth is, we have a minor situation going on right now. I suggest you come back when things have calmed down. What kind of situation are we talking here? Drunken belligerence, sir. A few of our customers have it a little too much, it seems. That's so. I think I'll need to see this for myself. Sir, please wait. How the shit do you still have a job, waiter? Where's the 100 bottles of champagne we ordered? It's been 10 minutes already. You idiots growing the grapes in the back room or some shit? So these are our boys, huh? Yes, sir. It's been going on like this for hours now. They've scared off all of our other customers. Akiyama-san, wait, you can't just... But he can, actually.
ああ、こんな高い酒飲んじゃって。こんなのこの店じゃ市場価格の4倍は取られるぜ。
誰だお前。ボーイって感じじゃねえな。
あーうめえ。こんないい酒浴びるように飲むなんて本当の酒飲みのすることじゃねえよな。
何しかとしてんだよ。俺らんこと舐めてんのか？
ん？
どこの誰だって聞いてんだよ。
おら！
てめ
何もんねこ
え。よかったぜ、相手が俺で。これがヤーさん相手だったら戦争もんだよ。
なんだよこれ。話すと違うじゃねえか。
え？話だと？
秋山さん。
I mean, a glass bottle's still a glass bottle.
お前一人か？
え？あ、はい。兄貴はまだ時間がかかるみたいなんで。
そうか。
何てめえらごちゃごちゃ喋ってんだ。そうか分かったぞ。俺らをはめて戦争を始める気だな。
さっきから何言ってんだあんた。
うるせえ。こうなりゃこっちも焼けよ。お前らが誰だろうと知ったこっちゃねえ。全員ぶっ殺してやるぜ。
てめえ人んちの島で暴れといて何言ってんだこれ。
来んなお前は。
え？
これは俺の喧嘩だ。この店で起こったことは全部俺とこいつらだけの問題だ。上野とか金村は関係ねえ。
秋山さん。
やっぱりか。俺らの素性もバレバレってことか。
俺はこの町でスカイファイナンスって店やってる金貸しだ。この喧嘩
It is funny how,
勝手にやってるだけのこと。
once again, and somebody who isn't part of the Yakuza but has connections with them is stepping in to do what the Yakuza can't because of politics.
聞きやがって。
Like, just like with Kiryu.
いいね。気合入ってきたみたいじゃないか。
Oh my gosh. I have to redo the arms on this thing, man.
楽しめそうだ。
ムカつく野郎で。いいだろう。
I think I'm like PS3 wide Kiryu. I need to like rein in the arms a little bit more. I just need to move them in a little bit more. I look like PS3 or Roblox wide Kiryu. Oh, whatever. Okay. QT time, yeah. Essence of counterattack. When nearing a victory against a powerful enemy, you're able to perform an essence of counterattack. If your heat gauge is in the field, press the corresponding buttons to... Okay. That's cool. Alright. Yeah, Akiyama is pretty fun to play as. Just so far. And I don't have to spam the right trigger for him anymore.
兄貴。
あれが上野の連中か。
新井さん、ちょっと来るのが遅かったね。
はあ、相変わらずの強さですね。スカイファイナンスにうちら本職が手出せないのもよくわかる。
勝手なことして悪かったね。こいつらちょっとムカついたもんでさ。
Collection day of all days. Well, if you're offering. Maybe it's just a wig he's wearing.
さすが新井さんだね。 こっちの気持ちがよくわかってる。
Well, you always want to smoke.
この世界に入って最初に覚えたのがこの動作でしたから。ちゃんと一発で火をつけないと兄さんたちに殴り飛ばされたもんです。
そのことじゃないよ。
え？
なんで俺がこいつらと喧嘩したのか聞かないんだ。
うちの親父に金貸した時の条件が関係してるんでしょう。
やっぱり知ってたんだ。
ええ。秋山さんともあろう人が何の条件もなしにうちの親父に金を貸すわけないでしょう。
どんな条件か知ってる？
まあ直接親父に聞いたわけじゃないんですが、金村の引退ですよね。
俺はさ、あんたならいけると思ってんだよね。堂島の竜って言われたあの人の領域に。
買いかぶりすぎですよ。俺と四代目ではこの世界に足を踏み入れた瞬間から天と地ほどの差があります。俺が金村工業を継いだとこでその差は。
Interesting that they're referencing Kiryu here.
俺なんか空から金をもらってからあっという間にここまで来たぜ。
そういえばそうでしたね。忘れてました。
So, okay, I'm just gonna be totally honest. I'm pretty sure this is the homeless dude from the money falling scene from Yakuza Kiwami 1. I'm aware that that dude shows up again at some point, and given his actions so far, don't tell me if I'm right or not yet, but dang it. That was my guess, is Akiyama's the money dude from the homeless dude from Yakuza Kiwami 1.
秋山さん、申し訳ありませんが、ここからは俺たちの仕事です。
Yeah. It's 2010 and we're still using revolvers apparently.
どうすんだあんた。
Well, I guess maybe that's because I think police forces over in Japan use revolvers for a long time. I guess when you have the only guns, even having something like a revolver that's like simple, reliable, and consistent is preferable.
このままおとなしく帰るってなら、この一件はなかったことにする。どうだ。
何を偉そうに。こっちは上の世話のメンツがかかってんだ。
それは分かってる。だが、あんたが撃てば俺も撃つ。あんたらがどうしてこの店で飲んでたのかは問わない。だからその拳銃、こっちに渡してくれ。
Oh yeah, for sure. They're like simple, reliable, and when you're the only one with guns, a revolver is plenty good. Yeah. Ooh.
兄貴、兄貴、兄貴、大丈夫ですか？兄貴。
Now you messed up, dude. You wanted a war? You're gonna get one now. Well, it was very ballsy. I mean, let's be honest. If it was Kiryu, he would have gotten off just fine. Doing stuff like that.
ここはいい。お前はすぐにあいつらを追いかけろ。はい、わかりました。おい、起動。いいか。奴ら捕まえても絶対に無茶な真似するんじゃねえぞ。はい。
Yeah. No, I like revolvers a lot too. I thought so. I was playing like what, the new Star Wars Battlefront games, and Star Wars Battlefront 1, there's only one game or one gun in the entire game that you actually manually reload. The rest you have to like manually cool down or whatever, or let vent. And it's the freaking space revolver. I had so much fun running around with that thing for like 2 hours, just shooting bots in the face with my freaking space revolver. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so stupid. I love it. Space revolver, my beloved. No, revolvers are a lot of fun for sure. In video games and stuff, but yeah. Sorry to drag you into this, Akiyama-san. Pretty sure it's the other way around, isn't it? No, don't think I don't know what you're up to. Hello. What? Don't worry, I'll find them. Kiro-chan? Yeah. Figured. I've got some business to tend to. Right. Well, in my regards to Ganamura-san, and make sure he remembers his loan terms while you're at it. Very well. Well, those are expensive, and 2010 is 2010. Even the police force in America, who are fairly well funded, and in a first world, well, you know, fairly well funded, and generally speaking, only adopted under modern body cams as like a standard, like relatively recently. Moshi-moshi.
もしもし。
ああ、やっと出た。
Oh, hi, Hana.
花ちゃんか。
社長、さっきから何回電話してると思ってんですか？30回はしてますよ。ちゃんと電話に出てくださいよ。
あ、悪い悪い。ねえ、何？
早く会社に戻ってきてください。取り立てしてからもう何時間経ってると思ってんですか？
何時間くらいだろう。
4時間ですよ、4時間。
はあ。
社長、今何時だと思ってます？ 12時5分です。もう日付変わってんですよ。世の中は終電の時間なんですよ。知ってました？
ああ、分かった分かった。悪かったって。
もう全然反省してない。
いや、本当に悪いって思ってるって。
社長は好きな時間に出社して好きなことばっかりしてるからいいですよ。でも私はですね、毎朝9時から会社来て帳簿の整理したりトイレ掃除したり返済滞ってるお客さんに電話したり出前の注文したりしてるんですからもうクタクタなんですよ。
出前は関係ないじゃない。君が食いたくて取ってんだし。
とにかく私は超疲れてるんです。
分かってるって。だから今日も先に帰っていいって言ったでしょ。どうせ店の鍵は花ちゃんが持ってんだしさ。
帰れないから言ってるんです。
どうしてよ。
ついさっきから店の外で怖い人たちが喧嘩してるんですよ。
喧嘩？いや別に大丈夫でしょ。それくらい。
何言ってるんですか？私レイプとかされたらどうするんですか？
レイプ？君が？
笑いました今。
あ、いやいや。
もう冗談じゃないんですよ。なんか一人は銃みたいなの持っちゃってるし、とにかくあんなのに巻き込まれたら大変ですよ。
銃？おい、花ちゃん、それどんなやつなんだ？
ですね。なんか一人は上野がどうこうって叫んでましたけど。
It just so happened to be right in front of Sky Loans, of course. Or Sky Finance, sorry.
早く会社に戻って何とかしてください。
わかった。すぐ行く。
Alright, music time. I wonder if the chase thing is still a thing here in this game. Oh, I haven't tested if we have sprint either. I don't think we do, though. Oh my gosh. Music time. Why are the Christmas trees still up? It's freaking March. That's just lazy. All right. The music here is very interesting. It sounds more like a Western than like it sounds almost like out of like Red Dead Redemption or something, you know? Oh, that's good old RGG. Plays banger music once or twice and then never again. But yeah, that's RGG for you. Wait, why isn't that ice cream melting? No, it can't be. It was never real this whole time? I'm devastated. I can't believe this. The ice cream was never real. So can I stop at Papo a minute? Oh, I can upgrade abilities. I'm sure it's fine. Don't worry about it. Combo speed boost? Heck yeah. I can get triple finishing kick too. Okay, next time I level up, I'll grab that. Yo. Oh, they have the legendary drinker of UQ. Nice. So you can sober up if you need to. There it is. Good old umbrella. What else do we want to grab? Gotta have some alcohol here somewhere. Mental lunch set, we'll grab a couple of those for early game healing. And then we'll grab some beers. I mean, this dude literally gets, can get us. I like the little symbol over his head in the text bubble there. He's just got a neutral face dot. Well, upside to the new game is that they're actually gonna have to put some effort into making asses for the first time over the well in 20 years. Sorry, for the next Yakuza game, or think a way you could change your Kiryu suit to an Akiyama suit? Not right now, but if I spend some time on it. I did think about making some outfits for each of the characters once I actually saw them, so maybe I could work on that later. I also have to make one for Raidao and SMT5 while I'm at it, so I'll be working on that some more probably later. If I have some time, maybe can do that sometime later this week or next week. Oh. What happened? Oh no, it's Yakuza 1 all over again. Oh, okay. I didn't see that. But yeah. I mean, new Yakuza game will probably happen at some point, right? I guess somebody was asking if I was going to catch up to the Yakuza games before the new one came out, and that's probably not going to happen, so... Oh, hello. I hope you know I wasn't the one who shot him.
Eh? 犯人はさっき走ってった男ですよね。このままだとあなたが警察に捕まることになると思うんですが。
あんた。
仇の方ですよね。あなた。
ああ、そうだな。
警察ってのは嫌な奴が多いとこです。捕まったら無理やり自白させられてしまうかもしれませんよ。
花ちゃん。
あ、ちょっと手遅れでしたね。
動くな！動くな！
俺？
動くなと言ってるだろう！
いや、おい、違うって。いや、俺じゃないんだって。無駄な抵抗はやめろ。
杉内さんの尋問は半端ないと思いますんで、気合い入れて頑張ってください。それじゃ。
暴れるなお前動くな。
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, not the fun dip. They thought the fun dip was a euphemism, but it wasn't actually real. It's just fun dip. Uh-huh, sure, buddy. No, it's actually just fun dip. Gosh. The thing every kid thought about when they were 7 was real. Oh, is it backstory time? It's backstory time. This is where we see the money falling down from Yakuza 1, I guess. Oh no, Nishikiyama just freaking died. Oh, Nishikiyama, no. Oh well. Man, all the best, like, best friend characters just die, don't they? Yeah. Nishiki died so we could have Akiyama. Canonically, this was 5 years ago, yeah.
Oi, okiro. Okiro.
Yeah. You must have made a lot of money in 5 years. I guess if you, and I don't know, use that to get up on your feet, you could make a lot of money in 5 years, but I don't think there would have been enough money floating down to, like, carry him that long.
あの可愛い顔したお前さんの部下の子に感謝すんだな。
花ちゃんのことですか。
あの女すげえ必死だったぜ。雨の中ずぶ濡れになりながらここに来て、社長はやってませんってな。
そうですか。
秋山。
It is interesting how Akiyama's outfit looks a lot like Kiryu's. The button-down undershirt with the suit jacket over top. Like, if I changed the colors of the suit and, like, redrew a couple of things, it would be pretty similar.
これ以上俺ら警察の邪魔しないでくれよ。
何が言いたいんですか。
お前がゲーム感覚で金を貸すと犯罪が増えるって言ってんだよ。
ゲーム感覚ですか。
Kikaku, huh?
今回のドンパチもお前が絡んでたってことは割れてんだ。お前が遊び半分で金村連中を煽ってっからこんなことになっちまったんだよ。
杉内さん。
ああ？
俺はね、俺なりの信念があって金貸してるつもりなんですよ。だから金貸しはやめません。もういいですか。早く帰りたいんで。
金村が死んだよ。
Oh, was that his friend?
いつ？
お前がぐっすり寝ている最中だ。いいか。これ以上金村工業と上野清和会の件には関わるな。てめえが金村の連中に近づいたら。
Oh, okay, gotcha.
お前のこと洗ってやるぞ。
Mush mush. Oh, Chief, I finally got a hold of you. I'm so glad you're out. I thought you'd be in the slammer for weeks, months, maybe even years. Hana-chan, you know I was only there for questioning, right? They didn't actually arrest me. Whatever it was, I'm so relieved. All that running I did down to the pay station paid off. Yeah, it really came through for me, Hana-chan. I appreciate it. By the way, Chief, while you've been lounging around in jail, work's been piling up like there's no tomorrow. Get back to the office now. Hana-chan, please. I barely slept a wink last night. I'm seriously wiped out here. And whose fault is that, All of that nonsense yesterday could have been avoided if you just did your job. Don't let me down this time, Chief. We have tons of work to do. Hana-chan. Hello? She hung up on me. Might as well head back to Sky Finance, I guess. She gets called Super Chunk. Super Chunk. Alright. Looks like we have free room of the city. She's not even wrong now. She is not wrong. What is it with the arrows? Well, one way to find out. Yep. Oh, that's cool. That's why the map looks like that, is because there's an upper and lower area of the map now. Okay, interesting. Oh boy, even more places for keys to be hidden. That's kind of cool though, that you're able to explore the rooftops and stuff. I wonder if going down goes into like where that goes. Huh. That is pretty cool. Yeah. Is this the part you were talking about where like they expanded on Kamurocho this like one time with the like upper rooftops and everything, and then they just never did it again? And then they never bring it back. Yep. Okay. Maybe they thought it was too much of a pain. That's kind of cool though, for sure. Ooh, Sexy Typhoon, Kamurocho #1 sexy pub. Club Mandala. Yeah. The rooftop of Serena still exists in other games. Okay. DMM.com. Yakuza 5 added 3 new cities. Dang. Okay. And then if we go to a downwards arrow. Is it the subway? Yeah. And like parking lots and stuff, I guess. Interesting. You can get a taxi in the underground parking lot. All right. I'm guessing there are plenty of like keys hidden around and stuff. But yeah, it's interesting that this is all explorable. It's kind of cool. If it's nothing else, it's cool seeing like different environments being modeled in PS3, you know, Kamurocho. It's like definitely very different. I think some of this stuff gets reused for Dead Souls, if I'm not mistaken. Because if I remember correctly, Dead Souls, like, you kind of have to like go underground and then come back up into the like, not into the like zombie infested part of the city. Like you go between the two areas. Yes, they do. Okay. Interesting. All right. Box will be doing a good amount of sub stories. There's only 15 per pro tag. Yeah, probably. I mean, we did a good amount of them in and Yakuza 3, right? They were a lot of fun there, so it'd be interesting to see how good they are here. All right. Yeah, it's kind of cool having some more verticality. Shin guard. Sure, I'll wear some shin guards. Why not? All right. So this is on Showa Street. Sorry, was there something specific you wanted me to look at, Corey? Like the subway or whatever? The underground mall. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, because you walk by these like the entrance to this place like all the time in the Yakuza games. But you're right that this is like probably one of the only times you can actually go down there. All right, let's just head maybe. I might miss a key. I'll probably go through and grab all the keys at some point. Don't worry about it. If I see them, I'll grab them. Otherwise, I'll just make an hour of it and grab all the keys at some point. There's also a rumor that some homeless people made the underground their new home. Perhaps you'll discover the truth behind these rumors as you explore the underground. Okay, there's stuff to check out in the underground. Got it. What are you looking at, dude? Heard rumors of this gate for years. Can't believe my peepers. I'm actually standing in front of it right now. So this is Kamurocho. Yeah. I wonder if this gate's still up. This one here. All the way back from like the 60s or whatever. 60s, 70s or whatever. Naomi's place has a lot of items. I don't know what you mean. I mean, I could look at the map, but like, we don't have money anyway. Oh, there's Naomi's place right here. Oh, Kiwami Bob? Is Bob here? Bob! Is it you? It's been forever! Bob! I haven't seen you in like, since last year. Legitimately, I have not seen you since Pirate. Our good friend Bob. Hi, Bob. I also got points, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab triple finishing cake real quick. Hi, I'm Bob. Let me see what I got for you. Should I grab all of them, or are they any of them game breaking? Are there any that are better for specific people or anything? They're just items. Okay. Like healing items and stuff, I guess. Nice. Yeah. You get to have all of them at one point anyways. You get a shared item box. Okay. Fair enough. Let me just grab 2 for now. Oh, I can't carry any more stuff anyway. Okay. We'll hold off then. I'll go and grab them all later. What's this fortune lady? Try talking to the sad sack next to me. It might actually be worth your while. Okay. All right. Yeah, we'll mess around more with that later. We'll go stop by later. I guess once we get a shared item box, we can just grab all of them and then give whatever we have to whoever needs it. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Don't forget to eat, Chief. Ooh. Howdy. How's it going, Union? The endless pack of cigarettes.
Light.
They take you from you at the police force as well? Aw. Trauma. Not sure about how I feel about this top fans thing on YouTube that they added.
どうぞどうぞ。はい。
スカイファイナンスってこちらでよろしいんでしょうか。
I don't trust her.
ええ。
There's something about her I don't
わかりに
trust.
くい場所ですもんね。どうぞどうぞ、おかけください。
はい。
Something off about her. What's going on here?
はい。
ご融資のご相談でしょうか。
Not unless they give you ways of like increasing the accident rate. In some of the games, depending on the phase of the moon, they have a higher rate of accidents. Oh, the music there from something we just saw again.
タバコ吸ってもいいでしょうか。
ああ、はいはい。どうぞどうぞ。
As he hoes the hole.
接客がいつもジムの女の子に任せっきりなもんで、こういう時気が利きませんで。
But yeah, it's fine as long as they give you ways of like increasing the rate of fusion accidents. But if they don't, then yeah, it's not kosher.
どうぞ。
すみません。
Like SMT5 has a thing you can toggle off and back on that has more fusion accident happen.
ご融資の件ですが。
Yeah.
それなんですが。
I mean, it is pretty annoying to be fair. Not the worst thing Atlas is locked behind RNG, but
こちら保証人や担保なしで無制限にお金を貸してもらえるというのは本当でしょうか。
無制限ですか。どちらでその話を。言えないと。まあいいでしょう。多分あなたへの融資を断った同業他社の方にでも聞いたんでしょうから。うちの店は金貸せないけど、あの店なら貸してくれるかもよって。どうせ他にもいろいろ吹き込まれたんでしょ。うちの店は同業の人たちにはあんまり評判良くないでしょうからね。で、おいくらほど必要なんですか。
oh, I guess she hasn't recognized him. Like he recognizes her from working with her or something before.
ライターお借りしてもいいですか。
But she doesn't recognize him because his look is so different, I guess.
大女優。ん？ああ、いや、カムロ町にしては変わった名前のお店だなと思いまして。今、あなたが働いてるお店のライター？
いや、そうではないんですけど。
Okay.
以前、
Well, if it's in, I can't see it then yet.
そっちの業界長いんですか？
ええ。まあ、それなりに。
Her body language is very weird. It's like very clutched to her chest, like she isn't relaxing at all.
いくら必要なんですか？とりあえずいくら貸してほしいのか言ってくれなくちゃこっちも話のしようがないんで。
1億。現金で1億円。 10日以内に私に融資していただけませんでしょうか。
1億。
Is this an upgrade on Akiyama or a different character? The reference that you're talking about?
保証人は？
いません。
担保も？
ありません。
Okay. Well, I can take a look, but
保証人なし。
there are quite a few that I don't even unlocked. Like, I have to unlock previous
それ
ones,
で
so...
現金一括で1億円ね。あんたさ、自分の言ってることの意味分かってんの？
やっぱり無理ですよね。そんな話。そうですよね。すみません。私どうかしてました。この話忘れてください。お時間取らせてしまってすみませんでした。それじゃあ。
ちょっと待った。貸さないとは言ってませんよ。まあ、ゆっくりお茶でも飲みながらお話ししませんか
Okay. Now, here's the deal. We require each of our clients to pass a test before we finance their loans. A test? That's right. A test to gauge whether or not we can trust you. Trust me? Yep. We test all of our customers before agreeing to loan them anything. We had one person care for the elderly for a week and another pick up all the litter in Kamurocho. You even had one woman work in the red light district. Tests get more difficult depending on the loan amount and terms. And in your case, well, a test will be hard. You got it. But if you pass, I promise to loan you the amount you want under the terms you specified. Why did they cut to out of a cutscene if they were just gonna cut right back into a cutscene? That could have been like just a quick like back and forth dialogue. What was the point of exiting out of the cutscene for that like one thing just to play another cutscene? Okay. I guess they didn't want to animate that part for some reason. They wanted to save 20-30 bucks on that cutscene. Alright. It's probably more than 20-30 bucks to be fair, but yeah. If you pass my riddles 3. Boy, that must have been odd. Scalding that tea just straight down.
やらせてください。
本当にいいんですね。
私にはもう他の選択肢はないんです。
Okay.
お願いします。そのテスト受けさせてください。
All right. Mind if I take this? Go right ahead. Mosh mosh. Sky Finance. Oh, is this Akiyama-san? Kiro-chan, where are you? Is everything okay? I'm down at Kamurocho Precinct. They just finished grilling me about Kanamura-san. Kanamura? What are they doing questioning you? I'm the one who found him. Walked back into the office and there he was. Dead. Sorry you had to see that. But hey, it hasn't exactly been smooth sailing on my end either. Speaking of, I take it you've heard about Arai-san by now? Yeah, some detective named Sugiichi told me. Still can't wrap my head around it. Me neither. Listen, we shouldn't talk about this stuff over the phone. You free to meet up later? Yeah, I got some questions I want to ask you too. Sure thing. Think you could call me back in a few, though? I'm just finishing up with a customer. Oh, yeah. No problem. Talk to you soon. Sorry about that. Seems another one of my customers in a bit of a pinch. He's dead! Anyway. It's fine. So, back to business. 10 days, 100 million yen. That's right. Understood. In that case, can I ask you to swing by again tomorrow? I'm gonna need a little time to mull that test over. Okay. Come prepared, though. We'll be starting right when you get here. I will.
それじゃあ明日。
ご来店お待ちしてます。お名前聞いてもよろしいですか？
リリーと言います。
リリさんですか？それは本名？それともお店の名前？
言わないとダメですか？
いえ、いいです。明日のご来店お待ちしてます。
Hey, it's Akiyama. Sorry to spring you on this last minute, but I'm bringing a new girl into the club. She starts tomorrow. Provided she actually shows up, that is. Rearrange the shifts, shuffle things around. I don't care how you do it, just make it work. Look, I know how to run my business. Besides, I already made up my mind. Don't let me down. Later. Ball's in her court now. Oh, Chief! You actually decided to show up today. Yeah, good to see you too, Hana-chan. You now have access to a hideout. Here you can save your game, move items to an item box, reminisce on past events, and view your play stats. Furthermore, your health will recover while at a hideout. Maybe I'll walk around town while I wait for Kito-chan to call me back. Alright, time to free roam a little bit. An hour and a half in, and we now have access to sub-stories. Yep. Not the longest time, to be fair. What can we can probably stick this in there. No point in actually using these right now. I'll hold on to them, but like our health and stuff is so low, it's not worth using. It's like casting pearls before swine. Oh, actually. Yeah, we can grab the second Bob item and then go do some sub-stories a minute. Is there an auto sort button yet for the items? There is. Oh no, there's not. You can just manually sort things again. Alright. Let me just sort these how I usually sort them then. Armor and stuff down at the bottom, healing items at top. Man, that's such a loud sound effect. Okay. Alright. We also level up a lot faster than we did in Yakuza 3. He's in this every game except 7 after this. Okay, that's fun. New Serena Alley. Nope. Mush mush. Hello? Akiyama-san, it's me. Is now a good time? Yep, we're all in the clear. What's up? There's something I gotta talk to you about. You mind if we meet up for a few? Not at all. Where at? How about that building in Theater Square? You know, the red one down the alley? We'll have some privacy there. Anyway, it's the one right across from the movie theater. I'll be waiting up on the roof. Roof of the red building. Got it. Perfect. See you there. He was supposed to be in 7, but his VA was busy with Kingdom Hearts 3. That's funny. Sounds like I should head over to the Theater Square. Who did you play in Kingdom Hearts 3? Let's talk to Bob a minute, and then we'll go and do some sub-stories. And we'll probably just do that for the rest of today. Grab item pack 2. Hyper Sun Gun. Okay. He's Donald Duck. Oh, that's right. You mentioned that, yeah. He's also Minecraft Steve in like what? Japanese or something? Wait, what? Where is there a Japanese Minecraft Steve? Like in the oof and ah sound effects or something? Like you get punched and Akiyama's like oof. Oh, the Minecraft movie. Oh, he dubbed over like Steve. Okay, gotcha. Akiyama speaking. Oh, Chief! I'm so glad I caught you. Why? What's up? There's a customer who wants to see you. It seems kind of important. Can you come back to the office? Yeah, hang tight. I'll be there as soon as I can. I'm lying. I will not be there as soon as I can. I'm going to go do a sub-story now. Ooh, random fight time. Okay. Financing is a sub-story. Fair enough. Don't hit me anymore. Sorry about that. Please take this. Funny looking 3,000 yen. Okay. Oh, I guess that would make sense that most of our sub-stories with this dude are going to be like various clients and stuff. That actually does check out, yeah. Oh, Chief, you have a customer waiting. The one you told me about on the phone? Got it. Thanks. Apologies for the wait. So, tell me, what brings you here today? Are you Akiyama-san? You provide interest-free loans here, is that right? Indeed I do. That said, there are a few conditions. May I ask your name? It's Shiobara. How much are you willing to lend out, usually? Mind telling me why you need the money first? That'll help me decide whether or not I should give you the loan. Well, not too long ago, I drove my printing company into bankruptcy. I inherited the place from my father, you see. But this time I figured I'd start my own company, from the ground up. You ran your father's company into the ground? It made money, but not enough to get out of the red. In the end, all I could do was downsize, but downsizing isn't always the best option, you know? Our company was already on its way under. If our only available option was downsizing, wouldn't it have just been better to pull the plug? I think it's cowardly to fire people just to try and keep a company artificially afloat. So I took responsibility for my bad management and let the place go bankrupt. No hard feelings all around, right? I see. Spoken like a typical spoiled heir. The old company doesn't matter now anyway. What's important is getting this new company off the ground. So, will you lend me some money? I'm not against the idea, but why come to me? Can't you get your bank to cover it? No, I guess I didn't pass the review. They asked me what business the company would be in, but I hadn't decided yet. Something not in line, that's for sure. Still haven't figured it out, huh? What, you need planning documents too? Don't you loan sharks usually skip all that formality crap? No, it's just... Ah, never mind. How much did you need? Let's see. How about 5 million? Why so much? Though now that I think about it, you probably have no idea how much you really need. Yeah, what the hell. I'll lend you the 5 mil. No interest, no collateral. Seriously? You're not pulling my leg here. But first, you're going to have to pass my test. Sure, bring it on. I don't know what kind of test you're talking about, but I'll do anything you ask. All right, so you want to start a company, but be its president? In that case, you'll need to... I tried out P5X and it's all right. There's some FPS drops in the menu, but stable in low settings. And if I put on high setting, it looks almost the same. Yeah, I didn't notice too much of a difference, except for in, like, model quality. For, like, the different, graphic settings, but yeah. I played Yakuza 4 more than 7 months ago. I still remember this guy. I don't know what the correct response is here. I mean, there is, like, the Cabaret Club minigame, but it's the same one from Yakuza 3. There's not much to it. Not sure about the other stuff. Let's do... Oh, I can tell you how big it is on PC. I have it on Steam. Hold on. Let me just open up Steam real quick. I can tell you how big it is on Steam real quick. And that's the PC client, right? So properties, local files. Nope. Properties, isn't it? Ah, here it is. Installed files, yeah. 37 gigabytes. Well, 37.48 gigabytes, so 37.5-ish is what it is, the size of it right now. Until they do another update, right? And then it goes up to 38 and then 39, but, you know. It's pretty big for phone games, so. I don't know how big it is on mobile. I could find out. I have it installed on my phone as well. To my phone! Let me see. Settings, apps. Persona 5X is 17.94 gigabytes on my phone, so a little under 18. Yeah, it might allocate 70 gigabytes. I don't know. Like, the allocation might be 70 gigabytes just in case they need the room for updates or whatever. But, like, the actual download is, like, 20 something or whatever I said before. Because a lot of time games will allocate larger amounts of space in case they need to update. And just to keep, like, safe boundaries of, like, making sure you have enough room to, like, run the game and everything. Bring me 10 presidents' business cards. Bring me the business cards of 10 company presidents. Any kind of company will do. 10 business cards? Is that really all you need? Corporate CEOs, presidents of small factories, take your pick. Just find 10 of them, get their cards, and bring them near. Are you sure? That sounds pretty easy. I mean, I used to be a president myself. I can get 20 or even 30 cards, no problem. Excellent. I'm glad to hear it. Well, good luck. I'll see you soon. I'll be right back, okay? Better get that 5 million ready for me. Chief, I couldn't help but overhear. Are you really going to lend money to that piece of work? He's nowhere near fit to start a company. You think so too, huh? To tell you the truth, I agree. He's all talk. You see a lot of that nowadays. So you never planned on giving him a loan in the first place? Then why bother with a test? Oh, I'll lend him the money. But only if he passes. I'm gonna teach him it's a rough world out there. But what if... I mean, just on the off chance. Don't worry about it. A big mouth like him can never hope to pass one of my tests. If I were you, Hana-chan, how would you go about collecting test and presents cards? Well, I'd probably pop into an office building and talk to the company presidents directly. A frontal attack, huh? Good answer. As for me, I'd probably grab hold of a present or two, take them to a print shop, and have them make me some cards. A little aggressive, maybe, but yeah, that sounds like something you'd do. Nothing wrong with that. Hell, I could even have a print shop make up a bunch of fake cards if I wanted. Your straightforward method requires courage, while my way calls for quick wit. Regardless, I doubt he's capable of either. Welcome back. So, you got those cards?
Yeah.
I only have one. My father's. None of the CEOs I knew in my company are even in this town. Are there any company presents here? It's all businessmen and restaurateurs. Actually, you're looking at one. Sorry if my appearance deceived you. Well, then, since you weren't able to pass the test, I'm afraid I won't be giving you the loan after all. Hana-chan, would you mind showing Shiobara-san here out? It's time for him to go.
Hi.
Of course. Right this way, sir. Wait just a second. That test was set up all wrong. I can do better. I promise. Please, I'm counting on you. Give me just one more chance. One more. Oh, all right, but only one more. Now then. Go and find 3 business partners. Find 3 people to be your business partners and bring them to me. Business partners? 3 of them? Is that really all you need? Yeah. People who would be happy to build up a company. What do you think? Can you do it? What are you talking about? I've got tons of friends. It won't take long at all. I'll be right back, okay? Better get that 5 mil ready for me. Chief, why are you giving him a second chance? You'd usually send somebody like him well on his way by now. He's just so astoundingly clueless. Don't you want to see how it all ends? Not particularly. Look at it from my perspective. You always forget to collect on your loans. Too many boneheaded customers like him and I'll be up to my neck in extra work. And I appreciate every last ounce of work you do, Hana-chan. Don't I always treat you to a delicious meal at the end of every month? I guess you can do what you want. It is your company, after all. You know, Hana-chan, a man might have lots of people he calls friend, but I doubt many of them would actually be willing to risk their livelihoods on him. He says it'll be a cinch to find 3 of them, but unless he's especially trustworthy or charismatic, they won't be on board. Welcome back. So, where's those 3 partners? They just don't understand. I told them they could easily pull in 100 million a year if they just left everything to me. Ah, so you failed the test.
Yeah.
It's not my fault, it's theirs. They're just too blind to see it. And after all the times they begged me for an invite to my parties, too. Parties? Oh, my online gaming parties. You mean you haven't heard? They're kind of a big deal. They call me Hurricane Salt. I see. Well, it hardly matters at this point. You weren't able to pass the test, which means our loan discussion is over. How's it going? My apologies. Hana-chan, would you mind showing Shiobara-san here out? It's time for him to go.
Hi.
No, thanks. I need to pull in the shoulders a little bit more, I think, but yeah, it's getting, I don't know, second attempt. Of course, right this way, sir. Wait just a second. You're telling me you know all about me from one lousy test? Who do you think you are, a god? Please, I'm counting on you. Just give me one more chance, one more. Please, I'm begging you. Let me try again. I swear it'll take it a whole lot more seriously this time. We have other business to attend to, you know. But it doesn't look like you'll be leaving anytime soon, so... Alright, one more time. Invite a hostess here after the club closes. And bring her here back to my office. A hostess club? That's it? I just bring the girl here and the 5 million's mine? I don't know. Oh, come on. It should be a piece of cake for a guy like you. What's the problem? I just don't have the cash. Hostess clubs are expensive, you know? It's a real shame. I'd have all kinds of girls trying after me if I just had the money. I'd be like the Pied Piper of Kamurocho. Guess I'll have to point you over to my friend's hostess club then. You can put it on my tab. Place is called Sweet, over on Pink Street. Just tell them Akiyama sent you and they'll take care of the rest. Really? You can't do it without money, right? Well, I'm making that particular problem go away. So what do you think? Can you do that? Yes, of course. No problem at all. I'll bring you the best hostess in the club. I'll be right back, okay? Better get that 5 million ready for me. I've heard that one before. Chief, enough's enough. I've never seen you give anybody this many chances. I suppose you're right. But it's all just so interesting, don't you think? Guy's a walking disaster. Chief. But why'd you send him to a hostess club? He'll just go out and have fun, and on your tab, no less. Yeah, first-time visitor to a hostess club hardly ever manages to invite a girl out afterward. Anybody who succeeds is either rich or a smooth talker. But this guy's broke, so he has about a 0% chance of pulling this off. Ah, we don't know that. I mean, he might fall into some crazy beginner's luck. That would be a miracle. Well, if he pulls off a miracle at a time like this, it'll be the first of many. Luck is just another kind of talent, wouldn't you agree? Maybe, but even so, if that guy gets his very own miracle, then he's one of the most talented men I've ever met. Welcome back. So, where's that hostess? That club is no good. The girl at my table only said a few words and clammed up almost immediately. Isn't it her job to get the conversation going? I'm the customer, the paying customer. Yeah, paying with someone else's money. Yeah. Seriously, though, any other club, and I would have had him eaten out of the palm of my hand. It all boils down to a bad club. Even if we were to assume it's the club's fault, you still didn't manage to pass the test. That means I won't be giving you a loan. Hana-chan?
Hi.
Of course. Wait just a second. If you'd let me try a different test, I'm positive I'd pass with flying colors. Please. It's always just one more with you. I've given you 3 chances already. No matter how many times you try, you'll never pass. Alright. So leave. I'm tired of having to string along a big talking nitwit. Yeah. Please. This is it. My very last chance. If you give up on me now, I'm finished. Will you just leave already? I'm positive I can build a company that will never, ever need to downsize. You really want to start your own company, don't you? Are you sure you're being entirely honest with me? And with yourself? Absolutely. No lies and no excuses. Period. Fine. Then this is your honest-to-God last chance. You fail, you leave. Got it? Got it. I'll pass for this time for sure. You'll see. Okay, here we go. My friend's leaflet company is in the red. If you can get it to turn to profit again, I'll lend you the 5 million yen. But that could take years. The door's right there if you're not interested. What's it gonna be? You in or out? Alright. Where's this leaflet company anyway? It's Paradise Advertising on West Shinjuku Street. Just past the M store. Let's give them a call. Hello? Paradise Advertising? This is Akiyama over at Sky Finance. Akiyama-san! To what do I owe the pleasure? You'd been asking for management advice, right? I found just the man for the job. Named Shiobara-kun. I'll be sending him your way shortly. Really? Shiobara-san, is it? Thank you so much. I'll be waiting. Now it's all up to you. Paradise Advertising is on West Shichifuku Street. I'm sure you'll see it when you get there. Alright, I'll be back. Chief, are you sure about this? That's one heck of a test. Isn't Paradise Advertising down really bad right now, business-wise? Stuck in the red even though the sales remain strong as steady? Yeah, that's right. Even if sales go through the roof, the expenses are always higher. Which means their only choice is to downsize and cut their... Yep. All they can do is downsize, and our friend Shiobara-kun, who would rather see a company die than shrink, will now be forced to do just that. You're a bad man, Chief. Call it shock therapy. If he can't do this, he's hopeless. Shock therapy? Don't you think you could go check up on him, just in case? You never know. Well, if you insist. Do you remember where Paradise Advertising is? The west end of Chichifuku Street. Just past the M store, right? I'll be fine. I've been there plenty of times. Okay, I'll be back in a bit. Hold down the fort till I get back. Yeah, it's just messing with the dude. Although I wish he'd mess with him a little less. There's a lot of voice acting for this schlub. Alright. The M store. Yeah, should be over here. Men's entertainment box? Oh boy. Kind of interesting. They're kind of spreading around the tutorials and those dudes you can talk to for a little bit of XP. Let's see. Where are we going? We're looking for... I think this is the dude we talked to on the phone. Yo, what's going on? Oh, Akiyama-san. Well, that Shiobara guy you sent over showed up. He marched in blustering about how he was going to put me in the black, but when I showed him the books, I guess he ran out of steam. Well, the thing is, he inherited his father's company but didn't want to downsize, and because of that, he wound up running the place into the ground. He willingly ruined his father's business just to avoid downsizing? Say, Akiyama-san, do you think that'll happen to my place too? Most likely. I peered over your books last time we talked. You'd be hard-pressed to get any more profit, and you've cut all the corners you can. The only thing left to do is to downsize. I know. Well, that may be true, but still, these people have been with me from day one. I've got to be frank with you here. It's your job as president to make this decision. Oh, probably another half an hour, maybe a bit longer than that. Get through a few more sub-stories. Probably not going to get to a new character or anything. We probably will keep going with the story on Thursday and see if we can get to a new character, or at least, you know, another chapter or two. I just wanted to take some time and like do some sub-stories a minute, now that we have access to them. I guess you're right. Oh, another thing. Do you know where Shiobara-kun went? Not exactly. He was walking towards Children's Park, though. He was. Thanks. I'll have to stop by again sometime soon. Alright. Children's Park, I think, is pretty close, right? It's, where's Children's Park? Is it down here? Because that's Sinkachi Alley. Gelato Place. Is it not marked on the map? Oh, duh, it's over there. Yeah. I was looking for the other park that's south of here, isn't? Hello. Got soft garbage. Oh boy. Anyway. Well, did you think of a way to get them back on track? What's wrong? You dropped by Paradise Advertising, yeah? You knew all along, didn't you? Knew what? You sent me to that company knowing full well what the only thing they could do was downsize. They have sufficient sales and good management. They take all the leaflet orders they can. I don't see how they could possibly bring in any more money. Which means they have to reduce their expenses. Employee salaries have already been slashed, and there's simply no more fat to trim. Their president is a real go-getter, too. Keeps pristine books, has great employee morale, and still he's stuck in the red. That sounds like the CEO you claim to be. You're looking in all the right places. If we need to reduce expenses, there's only one thing left to do. Cut personnel costs. In other words. Hey, if it isn't old Shibobara's idiot son, imagine my surprise running into you here. You worked for my father's company. So you remember me, do ya? Well, thanks to you bringing down your old man's business, I'm still out of a job. But I either had to downsize or close the place down. My hands were tied and well, then you should have downsized. You think your way was more noble? My hands were tied. Ha! You think that's gonna make up for all the hardship you've caused? Speaking as a manager, downsizing doesn't make you proud that you didn't downsize? Well, guess what, pal? Your pride won't put food on the table. Who'd hire me now at my age? I either live on the street or die in the gutter. Take some responsibility and die alongside me. Bad idea, old man. Once you take a life, your own life is over for good. Shut up! You can never understand how I feel. Never! You're right. I couldn't. Still, murder's not the answer. What's your deal, anyway? You taking this moron's side? If you want to try and start over, I can help. Well, I can lend you money anyway. I don't want your damn money. How dare you insult me? Ah, that does it. We're all going down together. Alright, buddy. Kamurocho man. Floor. Oh, never mind. We just had the weird kick animation. Only if you want to ruin your own life, Corgi. Hey, enough of this bullshit. I worked with his dad for more than 30 years. We were good friends, all of us. And then this ignorant moron, he tore it all to pieces. That company was... It can't be easy to start over at your age. But if you're willing to try, stop by Sky Finance on Tonkatchi Street. I'm just a money lender, but a little money might just be what you need right now. Sky Finance? Drop by anytime. You knew all along. You knew that downsizing was the only way to get that company in the black. Yep, sure did. I knew it! Then why? Why? His friends had been with him from the start. The president didn't want to downsize, but that was the only way to save his company. And he still couldn't bring himself to do it. So you've come here to mull it all over, is that right? That angry old man? Paradise Advertising? I imagine you probably understand this now, but downsizing isn't necessarily a bad thing. Sure, it's not always the ideal or even the only option, but sometimes you have to do what's best for the company. If you don't, you might end up hurting a lot more people, like that old man. You see what I'm trying to say? Akiyama-san, could you ask that leaflet company guy to come meet us here? Sure, I'll call him right now. Yes, hello? This is Akiyama from Sky Finance. We have something we'd like to talk to you about. Could you come meet us at the park? What is it, Akiyama-san? Is something wrong? Shiobara-kun, he wants to talk to you. Well, I once brought down my father's printing company because I didn't want to downsize and lose all of the good people he'd employed over the years. And now your company is in the same position mine was. My apologies if this is too forward, but you have to downsize. Oh. Yes, I thought as much. But my people have been with me from the beginning. How could I just force them out like that? If the business fails, that's it. Everything's over. All of your employees get hurt. Every last one of them. I understand it's a tough decision to make, but it's the president's responsibility to protect the company. Akiyama-san? I agree. Downsizing the only option. My heart goes out to you, but It's got to be better than turning everybody out into the streets. I see. I guess that really is the only way to go, then. I just have one favor to ask of you. If this downsizing does turn your company around, make sure the people who were forced out get first crack at working for you again. After all, it's those employees who served the company by leaving, and they'd all been friends and co-workers for a long time. All right, I promise I will. When I first met you, Shiobara-san, I assumed you were nothing more than some half-baked smartass. But now I see you look out for everyone like a fine, upstanding CEO. I know it's awfully hard, but we've got to do the best we can by our employees. Now, if you'll excuse me. Thank you very much. I've learned a lot from all of this. Paradise Advertising will be in the black soon enough, so let's consider the test passed. The money is yours, provided you're still interested. Yes, I am. I can't give up now. I still don't know what kind of company to build, but I'm going to do my best to make sure it brings happiness to everyone who works there. I can promise you that much. And for right now, that's enough. Here you are then. 5 million yen. Thank you so much. I'm going to give it everything I've got. This is all I've got, but I'd like you to at least have some token of my gratitude. Please accept it along with my thanks. You got copies of Memoirs of an Action Star. Sure, why not? Thank you kindly. All right, I'm off. I'm about to become a very busy man. All right. Fair enough. Nice. No predictions. I didn't even know it was happening tomorrow. Let's see, what do we want? We got 4 points, which is pretty good. We could start on the spirit stuff. Oh, the Azure Dragon. Well, you can't see what the description of it is until you get toward a spirit, so. Boxy garbage. Hey! What are you calling garbage? Alright. Let's go do at least one more sub-story, yeah? Yeah, it's an interesting choice to start off the game with not Kiryu at this point. I understand why they're doing it. I just wonder if there was any backlash to that decision at the time. Or I guess Akiyama has been a pretty fun protagonist so far, so. One, two, three, four, bop, bop, bop. That's not an SMT reference. That's just the 4 divine beasts. That's just a reference to like the 4 divine beasts. That's not an SMT reference. Aren't you? Jun Akiyama? Sorry, that doesn't ring any bells. But I mean, he does sound like he does have the same last name, I guess, so there's that. I don't want a loan from you anyway. Okay. You know, you're not the only office in Kamurocho, you know. That's not the point. You've been blacklisted. There's not a loan shark in town and lending you now. You don't know that for sure. I'm never doing business with you again. Okay. Pardon me, miss. Did I hear you're having money trouble? And who are you? Not another debt collector, I hope. No, not at all. But I am in the same line of business as that other fellow. A money lender? Then I'd like to apply for a loan. Oh, but why bother? It's no use. Sounds like they've got you blacklisted. Is that right? How much do you owe? I'd say about 10 million or so. About? So you don't even know how much you borrowed? Loan sharks, credit cards, you name it. I borrowed money from it. What are you getting at? Oh, it's just that you put on a brave face for somebody so deep in debt. Nice clothes and all that. Made me wonder. What's the point in looking all pitiful just because I happen to owe some people some money? This is how I live, after all. I see. You're something else, you know that? You certainly caught my attention. Are you hitting on me? No, it's not that. Look, if you're truly ready to make a fresh start, come to my office, Sky Finance, on Tenkachi Street. Sky Finance? I've heard rumors. My name is Shun Akiyama, and you are? Me? I'm Shoko Muto. Well, then, Shoko-san, I hope you'll decide to pay me a visit. Goodbye. Shoko Muto. I have a feeling I'll see her sooner or later. In fact, she might already be on her way. Maybe I ought to head over to the office and see. Alright. Man, her business suit there kind of reminded me of Sayama. Miss have an understanding with. Jeez, oh Pete. Man, they really did just write her out at the start of Yakuza 3, just like, bye, I'm going to America. Poof, never seen again. Wild. Honestly, wild. Oh, hello, Chief. Didn't expect you back so soon. Well, you know, can't stroll around town forever. Do you have any work for me? I took care of all the paperwork, so... Oh, I know. Could you please clean up your desk area? There's just so much junk everywhere. But I thought you were in charge of cleaning up around here. The last time I tried tidying up your desk, you kept pestering me for this document, that magazine. All you did was complain. I don't know what you'll end up needing, and if I move anything at all, I guarantee I'll hear about it. Thus, I sworn off cleaning up your desk. Bummer. Excuse me, is this Sky Finance? Is there an Akiyama-san here? Oh, hello, and welcome. Chief, you have a customer? Ah, Shoko-san, good to see you. Why don't you tell me more about your situation? Please, have a seat. This office certainly is dirty. Can you really conduct business here? Yeah, you should have seen it before we tidied it up. Apologies for the mess. So, how much do you owe at the moment? Did you check the exact amount? I owe you 5 credit card companies and 4 loan sharks. 1.3 million yen in all, although that's not including interest. I see. Well, it sounds like you have a pretty good idea of where you stand. Still, it must be hard paying it off when it's spread all over like that. Why did you borrow so much exactly? I wanted to invest in myself, wear nice clothes, carry the latest accessories, and date good men. I can't have anybody taking me lightly. I may have borrowed some money, but it's only because I'll be earning millions one day. Uh-huh. Well, that's some sound logic, but it seems to me you might have rushed things a little. Maybe so. Simply improving my appearance hasn't helped much. It's just not that easy. As long as you understand that, you should be fine. You can always start over. First, I recommend consolidating all your loans and coming up with a repayment plan. What do you think? I think that's a good idea. Do you do loan consolidation here? Yes, of course. With no interest and no collateral. What? No interest? Then what's in it for you? That's nothing for you to worry about. Or would you prefer to pay interest? No, I get it. You have some kind of conditions, don't you? Like, I have to sleep with you. Well, that sounds great, but no, you're a little off the base. All I ask is that you take a test. A test? Yep, a test. Pass the test and I'll consolidate your debts. No interest, no collateral. So, what kind of test are we talking about? I have 1 million yen here. I'm gonna give it to you, and then it'll be your job to decide how to spend it. What? I just have to spend 1 million yen? Pretty much. So, what do you say? Alright, I accept. Then it's a deal. Use every last yen of this 1 million. I'll be back when it's gone. See you then. Chief, are you sure about this? That's 1 million yen you just gave her. I gave it to her, yes, but then again, I didn't just give it to her. And yet you were reluctant to give me a bonus. Oh, look, this is a test to see how Shoko-san spends her money. It's hard to spend borrowed money, but when it's a gift, the sky's the limit. But Tish. One's spending habits can give you a pretty good idea of one's character. You think so? Hada-chan, if somebody gave you money, you'd make a beeline for a dessert buffet. That tells us you're a foodie, right? Well, yeah, I guess, but I really admire Shoko-san wanting to move up in the world. Now I just want to know if she can see past today. Well, with all that yen, I suppose she should pay down her debt. That's one way to use it. It's much better than spending it on a bunch of junk. Say, Hana-chan, where do you think she'll go? For designer goods? Les Marche. For food, Sushi Jin. And for fun, the Host Club Adam. Those would be my guesses. Could you give those places a call and tell them to try to get her to spend money? Okay. But you know something, Chief? You really are a bad man. Hey, it is a test. I have to make it challenging, don't I? Thanks, Hana-chan. I'll go see how she's doing. Les Marche and Sushi Jin. Oh, and that host club, Adam. Where's Adam again? Near the center of the hotel district. Ah, that's right. Okay, I'm off. Man, Akiyama really is a weird guy. Just like, this is his entire day. It's just like, oh, hello, random citizen. Would you like some money? Here's some money, go spend it. Or like, the test kind of makes sense, but also like, this is his job. Like, he never goes and collects on his debts or anything, apparently, or very rarely does. Anyway, Sushi Jin should be down here if I remember my... I do remember my Kamurocho. The hours I have spent in Kamurocho to remember where this is. Ah, that was delicious. Sushi Jin really is the best in town. I guess Shoko-san had some sushi. She may have just failed the test. Let's see what the chef has to say. Hi, welcome. Ah, if it isn't Akiyama-san. Hi there. I think you got a call from Hana-chan, right? So, how'd your Shoko-san do? I have some great tuna today, so I recommended the Otoro. But wouldn't you know it? It was the daily special before going on our way. How much is a special? 980 yen. Wow, cheap. Can I have one? All sold out, I'm afraid. But, you know, she was a little off today. She usually only eats uni. Oh, why by, you know, the pricey stuff. What's going on? So I guess she hasn't touched that 1 million yen then. Wait, what? When Hana-chan told me to make her spend money. Hey, is this another one of your tests? Ah, something like that. Thanks for your help. I'll have to drop by again soon. It is interesting that Akiyama seems connected to all these places and all these businesses and stuff. And, like, this isn't the first time he's done stuff like this for them to say, is this another one of your tests? Like, seems fairly well known to the business owners around here. Didn't look like she spent her 1 million. Okay, where's she headed to now? Les Marche should also be right along here, right? Right by the save point. My goodness, the save point is so big I literally can't see the fact that Les Marche should be here. Or is it like above? I'm pretty sure La Marche is usually around here. Oh, it's like down here. Okay, I see. Yeah, at this point I kind of know Kamurocho like the back of my hand. Well, at least pretty well. Like, I know all the major landmarks and stuff. That is kind of cool to see, like, the progression of Kamurocho and see, like, the same spots over and over again, right? So this is where she went. Now, let's see what she does. She went inside. Better keep a low profile. You're standing awkwardly outside. Ah, Moto-sama. The platinum ring you inquired about the other day is finally in. Platinum? I do have the money for it. It's a very popular piece. I've already had a number of customers asking after it, but I put it aside especially for you. Pretty good. How are you doing, Lauren? I believe it's your size. Would you care to purchase it today, Moto-sama? No, that's all right. I'll come back when I can pay for it myself. I see. I'm terribly sorry, but I can't guarantee it will be here on your next visit. That's fine. Thank you. Crap! Here she comes! Doesn't look like she bought anything. Now then, where is she off to next? What's going on these days? Working through the Yakuza games. I've been trying them all out. Made it up to Yakuza 4. At this point, so... Where's Club Adam? I guess maybe I should just walk down this street over here. She'll probably be down here somewhere, right? So, just started Yakuza 4. Today. I actually enjoyed Yakuza 3 quite a bit, even though people say that they don't enjoy it, or like they kind of find it at a low point. I think it's just because they're coming off of like the remake of 2 probably a lot of the time. Okay, we're using those combos again. Sorry about that. I was feeling a little cocky myself. All right. I'll just put that in the box for now. So where is the Adam Host Club? I thought it would be down here somewhere. I haven't seen it yet. Maybe it says in the sub-story thing. Adam in the hotel district. I think we're pretty close then. Let's see, because this is the Champion District. Park Alley. Pink Street. Pink Alley. Where's Hotel... Park Boulevard. Oh, Hotel District. All the way in the top left. Okay. Let's keep running along here and we'll just turn left. Nah. Ah. Didn't spam there enough. Heat's a lot better. Heat gain is a lot better in this game. Ooh, 4. I mean, that's kind of to be expected. I had to use mods to get like any sort of heat gain going at all in the Remaster 3. Okay. can already feel a bit of a difference and a bit more fluidity to the combat compared to 3 as well. It'll be interesting to see Kiryu's updated moveset with this game. Let's see, so up and then to the left. Aren't these the same billboards they used in Yakuza 3? It is. They didn't update these. Come on, guys, it's been a couple years. You don't think the hosts have changed at all? I wonder if you can find, Oh. Nice. Locker key. Anyway. Oh. They still have these, which is interesting. Right, because it still has the Yakuza 3 enemy system where enemies can come up behind you and stuff, it seems. Okay, so that's that. So that's interesting. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Interesting. Okay. Just trying out all of Akiyama's combos here. Trying to get a handle on what all he has going for him. Yeah, he's definitely a lot faster feeling than Kiryu usually is. Kiryu can be pretty fast if he has like certain buffs and stuff, but certainly not to that rate in Yakuza 4 or Yakuza 3. On Okra? I've only had Okra like one time in my life when we went down south for a vacation. I've never had Okra outside of that, to be honest with you. I mean, it's good. I mean, isn't it just like fried greens? Am I misremembering that? Or is it just like fried greens, really? Oh, here she is. A host club, huh? This could be bad. Hey, you think it's really true that Shoko's come into some cash lately? It's true, all right. I heard she got it from that Akiyama guy at Sky Finance. Pfft, that Akiyama. What a pain in the ass. Wish he'd get the hell out of Kamurocho already. Oh, I heard you were talking shit. You want to say that to my face? Excuse me. How do you know Shoko-san? Hey, aren't you? Yeah, you're that Akiyama guy from Sky Finance. Well, yes, I am. And I'm going to have to ask you to leave Shoko-san alone. She's right in the middle of one of my tests and doesn't need any distractions right now. Huh? No, you say? You think you can order us around? I'm not ordering, I'm asking. Ah, never mind that. Look, we lent her tons of money. If we don't get it from her while the getting's good, she'll slip away from us again. As if you didn't already profit enough from your ridiculously high interest rates. She's probably paid off the principal ages ago. Yeah, so what? She signed the contract. You got a problem with it? Oh, I'm sure she signed the contract. The intentionally confusing contract you most likely forced her to sign. Shut up, and mind your own damn business. You'll stay out of our way if you know what's good for you. I guess there's no use in talking, huh? Hey, you want to fight? You got it. Really, your timing couldn't be better. I never did like her dumbass. I like how at least he tried. He tried. He tried to be nice. He tried to talk them out of this, but... Not that they had much of a chance from the start of getting them to back down, but, you know, I appreciate the attempt to try. Yeah, I can see if this dude or his style is in future games, I could see how this eventually turns into the Rush style for sure from Yakuza 0. It feels a lot like that. And like how fast it moves and like its stylings and everything. Yeah, food's good. I like food. Sometimes I think I like food too much. Like I've been trying to, you know, reduce my weight recently, and I've been thinking like, I think I snack too much. So I've been trying to like keep snacks out of the house as much. Like I don't buy them myself. Family will still bring in like a full like thing of cake or whatever because we got it from family. But like, man, and I'm like sitting there like, don't eat a slice of cake today. You don't need to eat a whole slice of cake or something, you know, like every day. But yeah, who the fuck are you? Nah, sorry, I should have told you. I'm stronger than I look. Damn it, you'll pay for this. Yeah, never heard that one before. Do people really still talk like that? Okay, time to see how Shoka-san's doing. Akiyama-san, what are you doing here? Oh, wait a minute. Have you been following me? No, I was just in the neighborhood collecting a debt. What have you been up to? Me? Doesn't really matter, does it? Has nothing to do with you, after all. Fair enough. By the way, did you spend that million yen yet? I've decided how I'll use it. Is that so? Well then, I'll await your decision back at Sky Finance. All right, I'll come by later. Sounds good. I'll see you there. Yeah, they're definitely foods that, you know, growing up you eat, then like you get it you later in life and you still enjoy eating them and stuff. Nostalgic food or just comfort food. I mean, the South literally, Southern cooking is literally called like comfort cooking, right? In America. I've heard it referred to as such anyway. Just like a lot of comfort food. Stuff that makes you like feel nice and full after eating it. Okay. Let's see what she wanted to do with the million yen then, shall we? Hi, Chief. Shoka-san's here. Oh, is she? That was fast. So, how'd you spend your million yen? I haven't yet. Huh? But the sushi restaurant, the host club, you have far too much time on your hands, Akiyama-san. Oh, so you saw me. Yes, well, you're not exactly subtle. Thank goodness you're in finance. You'd make an awful detective. I shouldn't have been so nosy. My apologies. So, what are you going to do with the money? This million yen will go towards paying off my debts once you've consolidated them. All this time, I've been investing in my future self, and I borrowed a lot of money along the way. But I've come to understand that other people's money can't buy my future. Or she took a cab. My future can only be bought with money I've earned myself. I'll use this million yen you gave me to pay down my debts. Welcome back. In what way does my stream look a little bit different than the others? I have to admit, I'm surprised. Quite frankly, it's a better use than I expected. I figured you'd put that million towards paying down some of your current loan shark debts. Well, I thought about it, but then I believed you when you said you'd consolidate them for me. If you refused to go through with it, then I would have given back every last yen. My pride won't allow me to accept money for no good reason. I happen to have a great deal of self-respect. Well, in that case, I say you've passed, and with flying colors. You should be proud of yourself. You did better than I expected. I've passed the test? But how? I told myself that if you, or of your own free will, chose to pay down your debts, you'd pass. But you showed me an even better solution. Akiyama-san. Sky Finance will handle all your debts from here, Shoko-san. Thank you. It seems I was wrong about you. Truthfully, I thought you were just some sarcastic jerk. Ah, really? Well, I liked you right away. Hana-chan, could you please do a survey of Shoko-san's debts and write up a contract for us?
Hi.
Yes, right away. The stream looks very realistic, even though others don't have as much. Not sure what you mean by realistic, to be fair, but I appreciate the compliment. Well, we're done for today. You'll be working with Hana-chan on the details. All right. Thank you in advance. You're welcome. Oh, and would you care to join me for dinner? Chief! I'm sorry, but I couldn't possibly make your darling secretary angry. Who knows what she'd do to my contract? Ah, right. Here, this is for you. It was a gift, but I think it suits you. You got a protective amulet. Yeah. That is a good point. We haven't saved in a minute. Today was fun. I'll be seeing you again. Too bad, huh, Chief? Say, Hana-chan, you wouldn't want to grab a bite to eat, would you? Me instead of Shoko-san, you mean? No, that's not... Are you sure? I can easily put away 100 pieces of Otoro at Soshi-chin, you know. Oh, never mind. I'll just pop out for a little something on my own. Oh, okay. Maybe you're looking at, like, Yakuza, a different Yakuza game or something. But yeah. I know, for example, Yakuza Kiwami 2 has a, green filter over it at night. But yeah. No, I haven't done anything to it. It's just standard vanilla settings, so. But yeah. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream, nonetheless. All right, let's do one more sub-story, and then I should probably wrap up stream so I can go for a run before dinner, because I got to get my steps in for the day. So let's do one more sub-story, and that'll bring us to about 3 hours, and then we'll wrap it up for today. And then we'll pick back up again on Thursday. We'll try and get some further through the story and stuff. Shiobara. Oh, hi. We just finished your first sub-story. What's going on? Oh, Akiyama-san. What are you doing on this side of town? Actually, I was just on my way to see you. Me? Uh-huh. All right, let's head upstairs then. I ship Akiyama and Hana. And Hana, not gonna lie. Okay. Well, I don't know. I don't get the vibe from them, but like maybe as time goes on, I'll see your point. I thought that Hana was a good deal younger than him, but you know, love finds a way, I suppose. So what can I do for you? Akiyama-san, please make me your apprentice. My apprentice? Yes, please. Well, this is sudden. Weren't you starting some kind of online company? That's what I figured at first. But when I really sat down to think about it, I couldn't come up with anything I wanted to do. So why become my apprentice? I bet if I studied under you, I could discover my true calling. That's crazy talk. Figure that out for yourself. Please. I have no intention of taking on an apprentice. I'm not asking to be paid, of course. I just want to stay here until I work out what I want to do. Absolutely not. I don't want to waste the 5 million yen you lend me. Please. Please! What's holding you back, Chief? Do you play this one every day or switch it up sometimes? Oh, I've been working through the Yakuza series for like the last couple of months. I usually play that, this stuff on like Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then I play something else on the weekends. RPG stuff. Been doing like challenge run of Persona 4 right now, so. What's holding you back, Chief? You already said he's not out for money. I don't know. Well, I'm all for it. Thank you, Hana-san. Fine. Really? We'll start by having you pick us up some lunch. I can do that. I'll be right back. You just want him to be your errand boy, don't you? Was it that obvious? Phew! I'm gonna need another bite. By the way, Akiyama-san, why'd you start Sky Finance anyway? Why? Well, frankly, you're not making any money here. I was just wondering what gave you the idea. What gave me the idea, huh? You really want to know? I do, and might give me a push. Thanks. I used to be homeless. Did you really? Yeah. I'd worked at a bank, but with one thing after another, I quit. Ran out of money pretty fast. When was this? About 5 years ago, maybe. After I left the bank, I lived on the streets for a while. And one day, money came literally fluttering down from the sky. Really? Money? Do you have any ideas to upgrade it? I could probably take a little bit further with like a basic live 2D thing with VTuber Studio if I got like a camera that could like pick up my mouth movements and stuff, but I'm probably not going to do that anytime soon just because I'm not making any money off streaming, so there's no point. So you didn't hear about that? There was an explosion at the Millennium Tower that blasted billions of yen out onto the street. Oh yeah, I saw that on the news. I ran around like an idiot, but eventually gathered up about 1 million yen or so. And that's how you started your business? Well, with that chump change? Nah, you can't even rent an office for that little. Then, what did you do? I'd been in the banking business, so I knew a little bit about finance. Oh, you're probably right, Rebel Raccoon. I didn't put that together. Yeah, that's probably why. Because money literally came from the sky. Sky finance. Financed by the sky. I thought, what's the best way to make more? So I went into day trading. What's that? It's basically trading stocks within the course of a single day. You complete a bunch of trades on a day-by-day basis, and if it all goes well, you can earn a substantial profit on your sales. It's not all that different from gambling, I suppose, but with a little expertise, you can make more than you would on the horses. And did you? Did you really make that million grow? Well, it was do or die. I scraped up whatever info I could and bought and sold both day and night. Not everything was strictly legal, however. One bad trade and I would have been done for. I guess somebody up there was looking out for me. Before long, I'd made a pretty nice chunk of change. Then I tried future tradings and the like. Maybe I had a natural talent for it. In any case, the money just kept on multiplying. I'd made a businessman's salary 1,000 times over in only a few short years. Soon after, I found myself wondering what I should do with it all. This made me lukewarm on the idea of making more. Did you lose interest in money itself? No, I just went from thinking only about how to make money and to think about ways of use the money I'd made. And you became an interest-free money lender to help people with their money problems? No, it was more than just wanting to help out people who are strapped for cash. I wanted to see people who lost their money and hit rock bottom work hard to pull themselves back up again, just like I had. Yeah. Maybe in the future, if I start making money on stream stuff, I can, like, save up and, upgrade have somebody professionally do the PNG thing or do, like, a 3D model or something, but, for now. Just keep trying different things and getting a little bit better at things. That's the way I've been doing things for the last 5 years. Probably going to do that way for at least a little bit longer. It's kind of fun. I enjoy learning about having to do different things. Yeah. Yeah, getting the Akiyama lore here. It's kind of interesting. I want to see people who lost their money and hit rock bottom. Yeah, so far he's a pretty good character. He's fun to play as, and he's got a good backstory. Not sure quite how to voice him yet. I haven't heard enough of him in cutscenes, but yeah, he's a fun character so far. I want to see people who lost their money and hit rock bottom work hard to pull themselves back up again, just like I had. And that's how Sky Finance came to be? Excuse me, I've heard I can get a loan here? That's enough war stories for today. Okay. Let's hear what you have to say. Right this way. Okay. Now, what can I do for you? Well, my husband's obsessed with gambling, and he's gotten us into a ton of debt. Then he drinks and just becomes so incredibly violent. I got us out of there as soon as I could. I couldn't take it anymore. That's terrible. Borrowed all kinds of money under my name, too, and now the loan offices refuse to give me the time of day. I heard a rumor that you might be able to help, so here we are. How much did you need? We left with nothing but the clothes on our backs. Would it be possible to borrow about 500,000 for living expenses? All right, but you'll have to pass a test before I give you the money. Yes, I heard about that, too. What would you have me do? You have 3 hours to find work somewhere here in Kamurocho. Do that, and the 500,000 yen is yours. Interest-free. Only 3 hours? You'll find something if you look hard enough. They say we're in the recession, but there's still plenty of work available if you're not too picky. What do you think? Want to give it a try? Okay, I'll see what I can find. I wonder what the other characters' sub-stories are going to be like. Was it really necessary to give her a test? After all she's been through? If she's serious about the loan, she'll pass it just fine. Where's Noriko? And you are? My wife came here for a loan. Oh, so you're her husband, are you? So she was here. Uh-huh. Where is she? Drag her ass out here right now. I'm sorry, but your wife is now my customer, and I'm not at liberty to divulge information about my customers. Why, you... If you have any complaints, I'd be more than happy to take this outside. That suits me just fine. I like how we have to work in a way to beat up somebody during this sub-story. Alright, let's hear what you have to say. I ain't got nothing to say. Just get Noriko out here now. You looking to get your ass beat? Now, see here, pal. Oh, shut the fuck up, will ya? Looks like I'm just gonna have to beat your ass. Yeah. I have a old phone that I use sometimes for a camera for the cat. When she's hanging out, I'll put the camera on her and have fun with that. So maybe I could use that for that kind of thing. Try that out. Damn it, you'll pay for this. Wow, I'd run too if I were married to him. Naturally. Yeah, I have to try it out sometime. It's just something I have to look at setting up and everything that I haven't bothered to do yet, so. Yeah, one thing at a time. I think getting that stuff set up would be about as far as I can go, besides maybe like getting a little bit better at drawing and stuff. Past that, I'm not sure what else I could really, how much I could really do myself without like spending a lot of time on it, so. Be best to like, at that point, think about like saving up to like get somebody professionally to do anything more than that, like a proper 3D model or a 2D model or something. Any luck? No, nothing. Then I can't lend you the money. I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to leave. I stopped into every single place looking for part-time help. They all said I was too old. I tried lots of stores and restaurants, but they told me they had enough help. And 3 hours to find work in Kamurocho? It's just not possible. Did you check the red light district? What? You know, massage parlors, places like that. Somebody as good looking as you should be able to find a willing employer, no problem. I could never work in the sex industry. That's entirely up to you. But you won't get the loan until you pass the test. But I really must ask you to leave. I'm just noticing now how much more detail is on the main characters' faces compared to the side characters and stuff. Like Akiyama versus like that lady and her kid, or Even the guy sitting across from him, who's like kind of a minor character, since he has multiple sub stories with him. Like, he just has like way more detail in his face. Maybe it's because they're reusing models from the previous game. But yeah. Akiyama-san, hasn't she been through enough already? Like I said, I don't give people money just because I feel sorry for them. Still, if she truly wanted a new life for herself, she'd have gone straight into a massage parlor and asked for a job. I won't lend to anybody who's less than serious. You were serious about changing your life, right? And I lent you your money. I helped you because you were sincere. You said you didn't want to waste my 5 million yen. Are you really looking for a worthwhile way to spend it? Because I can tell you right now, you won't find anything by hanging around me. You're right. You can easily get a used one after market under $100. Oh, you mean the phone? Not the phone, the model. Unless you're joking about getting a used model under $100. Yeah. You're right. You lent me money, so I felt dependent on you. I'll give some more serious thought to I'll give some more serious thought to what exactly it is I wanted to do. In whose place? Akiyama or Shiobara? If somebody gave me 5 million yen to create a business, gosh, what would I do with it? Well, I could only think that, like, about probably... Oh, yeah, the phone thing. Yeah, I could get a different one. I have an old one that I can use, but, like, yeah, I could get, like, one that does face tracking if that one doesn't, for a different one. Akiyama? Oh, I was gonna say, like, if I had 5 million, I'd probably just, like, go all in on YouTube and stuff, try to make something out of it, you know? Invest, like, hire an editor and, like, start, like, doing better on videos and stuff like that, but yeah. I don't know. It's interesting because he has his principles, right? In his mind, she wasn't serious enough about turning around her life, you know? Like, if she's really at rock bottom, like, she's still clinging to the idea that there are things beneath her to, like, provide for herself and her child. I don't know. I see his point. It's interesting. Yeah. I can understand, too, why a lot of people would, like, Shiobara would say, she suffered enough, you should just give her the money. But at the same time, like, if he bends his rules or his morals for one person, then it's gonna just snowball into everybody, right? He's not trying to give out free money. He's trying to give out money to people who he believes genuinely are trying to make their lives better. Or are trying to do better, you know? Or trying to pull themselves out of the gutter or whatever. Are you sure about this, Chief? You could have let Shiobara-san work here, you know? No, it's better this way. He's a big boy. I'm sure he can figure out his hopes and dreams all by himself. Alright. Nope, level up. Yeah. Alright. What do we spend it on? I guess let's just start on the spirit stuff, right? Man, we're progressing a lot quicker through this than Kiryu's like skill tree stuff in the previous game. Like, levels are going up way faster and we're getting like abilities way faster. Yeah. she could become dependent on the money. Maybe she could find like work in like the time that 500,000 yen, but because like what would she do without Kamiyama if she's not even willing to like find work that she thinks is beneath her anyway, right? Like she would still not be doing good. It's still Kamiyama's money. He still gets to choose who he gives it to. Even if you think it's like esoteric or weird or wrong the way he's giving it out, it's still his money to choose to give out and everything. I mean, he's basically giving it out because he's giving loans with no interest, right? So, and he doesn't seem to really be too interested in actually getting it back. If people do pay it back, that's all well and good, but for him, it doesn't really matter. Not the worst thing you could do if you had more money than you knew what to do with. It's also kind of interesting with his backstory how he, you know, he pulled himself out of, like, that starting cash was just enough to get him going. And because he knew how to use it, he was able to, like, you know, make a lot of money for himself. But eventually he stopped and it was like, well, what do I do with all this money now that I have it? So, no matter how long I wait for her, she's gonna come. Okay. Yeah, because I mean, if you just give money to people, there's plenty of people who will just either become dependent on the money, or when you earn money, it feels a lot more impactful than like a gift or just like somebody giving you money or whatever, right? A locker key radar, nice. I don't know. I guess. I mean, it's basically charity, but he's choosing which charity he's giving to, right? Based off his own morals and what he thinks is right. Okay. All right. I think I gotta wrap it up here for today. I gotta go for a walk and go for a run, get my steps in for the day before dinner. So I'm gonna go and save and wrap it up here. But yeah, that was fun. Kamiya's I thought there was a... It's pretty interesting that they started with somebody who wasn't Kiryu. I thought they'd start with Kiryu and then like work their way into other characters and everything. But no, they started right with a new character and everything. And it's a pretty good character so far. Although to be fair, we aren't too far into the story. We'll probably work on that some more tomorrow. So it'll be really... I'm probably going to take my time with this game because there's 4 different characters and everything. So, you know, we're just going to take our time. We're going to work through it. We'll probably be here for the next couple of months playing this game every Tuesday, Thursday. So, yeah. But, yeah. Thanks for everybody for hanging out. Thank you, Rebel, Raccoon, Jeppo, Lorenzo, Nash, Lauren, Jeppo. Yeah, I said Jeppo. Corgi. Hope you guys are all having a good week and everything. Hopefully I'll see you Thursday. But in case I don't see ya, hope you guys have a good afternoon, good evening, and good night. See you guys.